In the top stories, St. Kitts and Nevis has started the process of developing its renewable energy transition roadmap. The government says it has not approved any increase in the price of dollar bread. The SMARTS platform is now being used to issue property tax demand notices in St. Kitts. The details on these stories and more after the break.
It's game on. And you may not be able to predict the scoreline or who will win each game. And you sure can't predict who will be the champion. But what is predictable is that Quartz has what you need to watch the games the way you want to every time. It's game on. Quartz, bringing value home.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
On Friday, June 19th, get ready to go green and have a blast doing it. Join the Ministry of Environment, Climate Action and Constituency Empowerment for the Green Expo, the biggest eco-friendly event of the season. From 2 p.m. until 6 p.m., the action comes alive at the Royal Bastia Valley National Park on the Kim Collins Highway. This year, we are showing you how to bring sustainability home. Come explore a vibrant showcase of creative entrepreneurs, conscious producers, discover smart, renewable energy ideas, amazing water-saving solutions, interactive displays, prizes and giveaways, and fun experiences for the entire family. For more information, visit the ministry's social media pages on Facebook and Instagram or call 869-467-1081 today. Join us at the Green Expo, Friday, June 19th at the Royal Bastia Valley National Park, where green living meets good vibes. Life in the tropics, baby.
Welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Jasmine Thomas. First, on the local scene, St. Kitts and Nevis has begun work on a roadmap designed to guide the Federation's transition to 100% renewable electricity generation by 2030. The process got underway on Wednesday with a 2-day consultative workshop at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort, bringing together stakeholders to help shape the country's renewable energy future. The workshop is being led by the Energy Unit of the Ministry of Public Infrastructure, Energy and Utilities. The initiative is being funded by the European Union through the Euroclima Caribbean program and is being implemented in partnership with the United Nations Development Program and the Greening the Islands Foundation. Officials say the roadmap will help provide the technical, institutional, and strategic framework needed to support the country's energy transition. The project also supports St. Kitts and Nevis's national target of reducing economy-wide carbon emissions by 61% by 2030 compared with 2010 levels. And the government says it has not approved any increase in the price of basic bread and is cautioning bakeries to maintain current prices. In a statement issued late Wednesday, the government said it has not authorized an increase in the cost of basic bread, commonly known as dollar bread. Bakeries and other relevant businesses have been advised to maintain existing prices. Officials say no price increases should be implemented without prior consultation and approval from the relevant authorities, including the National Cost of Living Task Force. The government said it will continue to monitor the situation to protect consumers from unjustified price increases. Property owners in St. Kitts can now access their 2026 property tax demand notices online through the government's SMARTS platform. The Inland Revenue Department says the new property tax service has been rolled out in St. Kitts only at this stage. It is the first time property tax demand notices are being issued through SMARTS as part of the continued move to modernize tax services. Registered SMARTS users in St. Kitts can now view their notices online and make payments directly through the portal. The department says the rollout is being done in phases, with further expansion expected as the system develops. Property owners and the taxpayers who have not yet registered for SMARTS are being encouraged to do so. After the break, the Agri Night Market is returning with a special music festival edition, and refrigeration technicians have completed training to support ozone protection efforts. We'll have the details after this break.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. With National Bank card, so many benefits. Oh yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it.
Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all.
You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Every dream begins with a vision, a blank piece of land, a simple sketch on paper, or a conversation around the dinner table. At Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers, we believe that every home starts with hope and ends with something real. From the first brick to the final nail, we are there. We don't just supply materials, we partner in progress, step by step, wall by wall, room by room. We help build lives, futures, and legacies. This is more than construction. It's transformation. It's elevation. It's trust. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us, because your dream deserves more than just materials. It deserves a partner that builds with heart. Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us.
This summer, the Caribbean's premier music experience returns. Welcome to the 28th edition of the St. Kitts Music Festival, featuring the incredible Kilani, Fantasia, Beres Hammond, Luciano, Soca King Marshall Montano, Soca Sensation Voice, and Vaughn. Dancehall giant Movado, Idonia, and the new wave, Valiant. Also featuring Massacre, Cranium, Taurus Riley, Steel Pulse, Dean Fraser and the Black Soil Band, Shanil Mir, Diani, Rodney Tatat, and Zoo. The legendary New Vibes Band International, Brandon and ASAP Band, Shelly and Signal Band, plus Edwin Yearwood and Crossfire, Rukas HE, and Garlic and the Upper Level Band. June 25th to June 27th, Warner Park Cricket Stadium, St. Kitts. Get your tickets now at stkittsmusicfestival.com. The St. Kitts Music Festival, where music meets paradise.
You think I fell, I like, bring your
Welcome back to the local segment of the news. The Agri Night Market will take on a festive feel later this month with a special edition planned on the eve of the St. Kitts Music Festival. The event will be held on the 26th of June from 5 in the evening to 10 o'clock at the public market in Irish Town. Organized by the Ministry of Agriculture, the special edition will combine the night market's usual local goods with entertainment and entrepreneurship. Farmers, vendors, and entrepreneurs are being encouraged to register and take part. And more than a dozen refrigeration and air conditioning technicians have completed specialized training designed to support St. Kitts and Nevis's efforts to phase out ozone-depleting substances. The 6-day certification program was hosted by the Department of Environment's Ozone Unit under the country's HCFC Phase-Out Management Plan in collaboration with the United Nations Environment Program. The training equipped more than 12 local technicians with practical skills to reduce refrigerant emissions, improve servicing practices, and support the transition to more environmentally friendly alternatives. Participants received instructions in areas including safe refrigerant handling, leak detection, recovery and recycling procedures, preventative maintenance, and the use of specialized refrigeration equipment. The workshop also included practical exercises and a final assessment with unsuccessful participants receiving certification in good refrigeration practices and registration with the Refrigeration and Air Conditioning Association. Officials say the initiative forms part of the Federation's commitment to meeting its obligations under the Montreal Protocol while building local technical capacity and supporting environmental protection. Coming up in regional news, Trinidad and Tobago's state of emergency is set for review ahead of its June 17 expiration, and the Turks and Caicos Islands has been certified by the WHO and PAHO for eliminating mother-to-child transmission of HIV and hepatitis B. The details when we come back.
Here are your Horsford's Value Mart IGA Blue Tag Special.
Running May 28th to June 10th.
IGA or Essential Everyday Mac and Cheese just $2.99. Juicy Juice $13.99. Langus Cranberry Juice Cocktails $11.99. Lay Stack Chips $8.99. Country Crock Margarine $11.99. And Culinary Circle Pizza just $24.99. And now
our value deals. Essential Everyday Cornflakes $9.99. Nabisco Chips Ahoy Cookies $17.99. Almond Hamad Road $8.99. The Colgate Toothpaste $6.99. Essential Everyday Salad Dressing $10.99. Essential Everyday Peanuts $8.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart. Tell them in Spanish.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us. Hear me now.
When life throws surprises your way, Now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip, with Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
And now for a look at news on the regional scene. Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar says a decision on whether to extend the Trinidad and Tobago state of emergency could come after consultations with the National Security Council. The Prime Minister said she expects to meet with the Council soon to discuss the measure, which is currently scheduled to remain in effect until midnight on the 17th of June. Any second 3-month extension would require approval from Parliament. The issue comes as the second session of the 13th Republican Parliament is set to open with both the House of Representatives and the Senate due to meet. Meanwhile, the Office of the Attorney General has moved to correct what it describes as misinformation on social media, claiming the state of emergency expired on the 3rd of June. Officials say the measure remains legally in force until June 17th under the relevant constitutional provisions. The state of emergency was declared in March amid concerns over violent crime and gang activity. And the Turks and Caicos Islands has achieved a public health milestone, becoming the first territory in the Americas to eliminate mother-to-child transmission of hepatitis B. The achievement has been certified by the World Health Organization, WHO, and the Pan-American Health Organization, PAHO, which also recognized the territory for eliminating mother-to-child transmission of HIV. Health officials say the milestone reflects years of investment in maternal and child health services, including widespread access to prenatal care, routine screening, and early treatment. More than 95% of pregnant women in the territory receive antenatal care and are screened for infections, while more than 90% of newborns receive timely hepatitis B vaccinations. The program also includes follow-up testing for HIV-exposed infants and coordinated care for mothers and newborns throughout pregnancy and after delivery. The WHO described the achievement as an example of what can be accomplished through strong health systems, political commitment, and equitable access to care. Coming up, 37 years after Tiananmen, China continues to silence public remembrance of crackdown, and the political tensions in Somalia have erupted into a second day of clashes in the capital. We'll have the details when we come back.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day. Through your life's journey, we're here to stay. NCI will protect you all the way. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always.
Internationally, clashes between Somalia security forces and opposition supporters have raised fears of deepening political instability in the capital, Mogadishu. Fighting entered a second day ahead of a planned anti-government demonstration, with residents reporting heavy gunfire and explosions in several parts of the city. No official casualty figures have been released, but the United Nations says the violence has resulted in deaths, injuries to civilians, and damage to infrastructure. The government and opposition leaders have accused each other of responsibility for the unrest. Police claim armed groups carried out coordinated attacks on security positions, while opposition figures accuse President Hassan Sheikh Mohammed's government of targeting political opponents. The dispute centers on allegations of constitutional violations and election-related tensions, claims the government has rejected. The fighting eased later on Thursday following mediation efforts involving senior security officials and opposition leaders. Both the United Nations and the United States have called for restraint and urged all sides to resolve their differences through dialogue. And the Chinese authorities have marked the 37th anniversary of the Tiananmen Square crackdown with tight security and continued restrictions on public commemorations. Relatives of victims were prevented from visiting the cemetery in Beijing, where they have traditionally paid tribute to those killed during the 1989 military crackdown on pro-democracy protesters. The Tiananmen Mothers, a group representing families of victims, had visited the site for more than 3 decades to hold memorial observances. The number of people killed during the crackdown remains unclear, with estimates ranging from hundreds to possibly thousands. In Hong Kong, police maintained a heavy presence around a park that for many years hosted annual candlelight vigils to mark the anniversary. Several people were detained as authorities moved to prevent unauthorized gatherings. Meanwhile, the United States, the European Union, and the United Kingdom issued statements commemorating the anniversary and calling attention to the events of the June 1989. Up next in sports, Sri Lanka has defeated the West Indies in Jamaica to take a 1-0 lead in the one ODI series, and the New York Knicks stormed back to defeat the Spurs in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Stay tuned.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day. Through your life's journey, we're here to stay. NCI will protect you all the way. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always.
In sports, Sri Lanka defeated the West Indies by 41 runs in the first of 3 one-day internationals between the two teams at Sabina Park in Jamaica on Wednesday. The West Indies won the toss and sent Sri Lanka in to bat. Sri Lanka's opening batsman Pathum Nisanka top scored with 79 runs, while Kunal Mendes added 72, guiding their team to a score of 303 for 7 from 50 overs. Matthew Ford was the most efficient of the West Indian bowlers with 2 wickets for 44 runs. In reply, the West Indies were bowled out for 262 runs. Captain Shai Hope's knock of 52 runs was their best score. The second ODI takes place on Saturday at the same venue. And the New York Knicks rallied from 14 points down to defeat the San Antonio Spurs 105-95 in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Knicks trailed by 14 points in the third quarter before staging a comeback to take the opener in the best-of-7 championship series. Jalen Brunson led the way with 30 points, including 13 in the final quarter, as New York closed the game with an 11-point run with no reply over the final 2 minutes. Their victory extended the Knicks' playoff winning streak to 12 games, matching the second longest post-season run in NBA history. The streak equals the mark set by the Spurs during their 1999 championship campaign the same year they defeated the Knicks in New York's last NBA Finals appearance. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines. Stay tuned.
Life in the tropics on Friday, June 19th. Get ready to go green and have a blast doing it. Join the Ministry of Environment, Climate Action and Constituency Empowerment for the Green Expo, the biggest eco-friendly event of the season. From 2 p.m. until 6 p.m., the action comes alive at the Royal Bastia Valley National Park on the Kim Collins Highway. This year, we are showing you how to bring sustainability home. Come explore a vibrant showcase of creative entrepreneurs, conscious producers, discover smart, renewable energy ideas, amazing water-saving solutions, interactive displays, prizes and giveaways, and fun experiences for the entire family. For more information, visit the ministry's social media pages on Facebook and Instagram or call 869-467-1081 today. Join us at the Green Expo, Friday, June 19th at the Royal Bastia Valley National Park, where green living meets good vibes. Life in the tropics, baby.
Recapping the top stories, St. Kitts and Nevis has started the process of developing its renewable energy transition roadmap. The government says it has not approved any increase in the price of dollar bread, and the SMARTS platform is now being used to issue property tax demand notices in St. Kitts. That brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Join us tomorrow for another presentation. I am Jasmine Thomas. God bless you.